Alright, so we're back, and it looks like Shine actually is doing a lot of damage to the Marines here, doing a lot of damage, which is very good for him, keeping those Marine counts low. That's going to give him time to get his 4 bases up and running, get the 3rd base up and running, get that hive tech going. So a lot of things going well for Shine right now, and the red sniper may be falling behind in this game already.
Yeah, I'm sorry. We must have lost our train of thought. This is Roro.
Oh, this is Roro.
Shine already lost to Hwasin. We remember that game. Deja Vu's internet is apparently like the suckiest internet. We've been waiting for this game to buffer for like an hour, and we're just like, screw it. Oh my God! So 2 starport stuff, and a lot of vessels are gonna be coming out, and Irradiate's upgrading right now as we speak. But I think Roro just may have delayed long enough that he's going to be safe on these 4 bases. They're up,
I hope
they're
these are stop
established,
lurkers.
and
This could be awesome stop lurkers. Look, he's piling them on,
oh my
4 of them
God,
on
all
top of each
4 on
other.
top of each other.
Oh, the scan got him! I think the scan got him!
He only
Oh!
sees 1 though. Oh, four Marines still dying.
Those should have been stop lurkers. Let some more Marines come out there trying to do like a big split and then let them all go.
Well, he really had no choice. Like, he stacked them so perfectly that it only appeared that there was 1. But like, I don't think since Hwasin scanned it, he wasn't just gonna wander out. But that was pretty clutch by him. And a 5th base? Are you kidding me? Oh my God, I would marry Roro for his play in this game.
This is
He's
pretty
like,
awesome. Well, there's still no Marine count for Washington. It's still so
yeah.
that he can do this.
Roro's like the opposite of Shine. Shine's like, you know, like, get units on the map and kill my opponent as quickly as possible. And Roro's like, take the map and just throw crap at my opponent.
And I think it's
And
gonna
that's
work. He's got more like I don't know. He's probably got more drones mining than all of units for Washington combined.
it's 10:55 into the game. Like, this would
Nice
if we were
irradiate. No split. He's not
wow,
splitting up.
no
Oh man, that
split.
irradiate.
He
Oh
split
man,
like, oh, two,
that is an
three.
awful split.
I think that's a 4 muta irradiate, and the rest are pretty beaten up. That was the one terrible thing so far. But it's like, even before it hit the 11th minute, so you could still fit the first part of that onto one YouTube video, even though we split it at 9:10 for the aforementioned reasons. Like, even because of that, he had 5 bases in one video on YouTube. That's unbelievable. He took more than a base per 2 minutes. It's
That's
just
ridiculous.
it's ridiculous. And
And
like,
he's getting away with it too. That's
yeah,
the crazy
because
part.
his macro is so intense right now. He can pump out so many lurkers, so many lings. He could go for
Those are
every
cracklings.
every tech tree, taking down the mineral only. And I don't even think that was canceled. Oh my God, Washington's just already, it seems, in tatters.
Yeah, look at this. Washington doesn't have a force to deal with this. Those lurkers are doing so much damage. Oh man,
Oh,
that's a
good
lot of
lurker
dead
shot,
Marines.
killing so many Marines. I think all that died there was lings, and a comparable number of lings died as firebats and Marines. So terrible for Hwasin, especially considering he's got like 1 Marine for every 6 Zerg units on the map.
And we've got defilers out as soon as consume. There it is. There's consume is done. So we're gonna start seeing some swarms going down, and nice radiate going down on one of the defilers, but still gonna be able to get a swarm up. Maybe get a plague off if it. No, probably doesn't have plague research yet, but should be able to get another swarm. There it is. And here come the swarms. The lurkers coming in there doing a lot of damage, and Zerglings coming in from another direction, stopping that 3rd base from going up. And Washington is not being allowed to get a 3rd base up, and Roro's on 5 bases. This is just not gonna be pretty for Washington in the long term.
I think I'm really surprised by the fact that Roro only has 2 Evo chambers. If I were him, I'd have 3 Evo chambers. I'd like just I'd get Overlord speed and Overlord drop, just like
Overlord
open up
sight.
my tech tree, because he's got the economy to do it. Basically, he can do whatever he wants, and while he's still waiting for like things to tech up, Plague to finish. Does he have an ultra? I would expect him to have an ultra's
I
cavern
haven't
because
seen an Ultra Cavern yet.
he's
I think he's
about to
just
be
gonna
on
get
4
Lurker.
gas, so I'd expect him to throw that up. The Defiler's getting irradiated, tragic, but and it actually, because Hwasin had 2 starports, he's actually managed to build up a respectable fleet of science vessels, and so far none of them Roro managed to scourge, and a bunch of firebats out, a
But he
lot of fire.
needs a 3rd base. He needs a 3rd gas. He needs to get tanks. I mean, very shortly, once Ultra's Cavern goes down, once you start seeing a lot of defilers showing up, you need tanks, and you need a ton of stuff. And
I think
Washington's
Hwasin
gonna be able to
needs
do it.
Roro to stand up and like go take a leak for like and be back in 3 minutes, and by that time Hwasin will have come back in this game.
Yeah, it's looking that way right now. And once again, Washington could lose a lot of Marines here to Lurker Fire, and I think he actually backed up there. Nice timing there, backing out
There's
there.
a lot of Scourge there just poised to take down the vessels as soon as there's an opportunity, but Hwasin, it has to be said, is fantastic at protecting his vessels. A lot of Terran players, and this is really what separates good from bad. Oh, a great swarm though, and while the Marines are engaged, two of the vessels managed to get Scourge. I think.
Hey, look,
like,
base with command center right next to it. That's hilarious. That is truly hilarious. And you know what the best part about that is? Even if that hatchery dies really soon, it's going to be forever until the creep goes away and he can actually effectively mine from that base. That is awesome. That deserves an LOL for sure.
Oh my god. Oh, it's like
big swarms going down in the middle of the map too.
It's like,
looks like Russia's trying to push the 6.
Oh, Defiler's going to go down just because of that fire bat. Oh, it just manages to escape. That's pretty epic.
And Hwasin just doing nothing here. He's not doing damage anywhere. He's looking at the 6, not able to do anything. Trying to get
and Roro's putting up Lurker Spore Defense, which is actually really effective at holding things off.
Especially when there aren't tanks.
Yeah, especially.
Like how you're like, he's really good at holding his science vessels, and then we've seen 4 go down in the last, minute.
He was really good, and then I said something. I jinx players. It's like when you make predictions, like players are like, oh, Deja said it, let's do it, because he's a great strategizer, there we go. But when Varosh says it, they're like, "Oh, Varosh said it must be bad. Let's do the opposite."
It happens to me all the time too, man. It happens to me constantly. I mentioned that earlier, and I don't know, another video I did recently. I was like, every time I'm saying that someone's good at something, they do awful at it. Or every time they're awful at something, they do well at it. Defiler getting picked up in the open. Oh, did he save it? No, he didn't save it, but he did get a swarm off, so that's something at least.
Half the time, it's like as I'm saying it, the player starts undermining what I said.
Yeah, no doubt.
It's just like, Hwasin's really good at it, and then 3 vessels die. Never mind. So it looks like
might be able to take this base at the bottom right.
Hwasin's going for this. Only one Sunken actually managing to go up, and it's a very narrow choke to actually get into that base, but the wall is a very narrow one, and Marines are able to shoot over it. So it looks like finally Hwasin's going to have a third gas, which he so direly needs. It's just quite a
big
shame.
Plague!
Oh, Plague-oo! Oh. You've seen the Plague-oo video, right?
Of course I've seen the Plague-oo video. And I've seen the Storm. I've seen all those ridiculous videos.
Yeah, that... I
look
feel
at
like
Shine did. Shine split
Hwasin's
troops. Hwasin's got 2 little chunks of troops. Neither of them are strong enough to face a